Hey there guys, today's video is the third edit of all the stuff I take to bird bush. Now, yeah, I did the first one and then I forgot one or two things and then I shot some stuff and put it in, and then since all of that time I've got more stuff and I think I have more important things to say. So this is the third edit of all the stuff I take to bird bush, all right? And some people were saying that that last video was a little bit long, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. And some people say, you know, YouTube viewers, they don't like long videos. Well, I think that's a part of the filter, eh? I think that filters out people who just want, you know, immediate gratification versus people who really want to learn or want to get some information and so on. So yeah, this video is going to be another 15 or 20 minutes long. But I think that you will benefit from it, and like I said, more stuff, and I promise you this will be the third and final edit. I'll still leave the other video up just because I think it was funny as hell. You know, I got a lot of comments about that too. As you know, I'm a funny guy, so I'll still leave that up, but I'll make a notation on it that it has been upgraded to this video. Alrighty, so what are some of the new, by the way, are you loving my gun rack? Huh? Gun rack. Last time the gun was on the ground. Pretty cool. What are some of the stuff that's new? You know this, we already talked about this. Just a big sheet of plastic that I just use spray paint to make camouflage, right? Yeah. Since that time, I got a piece of sponge that I can sit comfortably. Now my behind is fabulous and feeling great. Okay, so we got a piece of sponge. And I think we looked at it the last time. All the stuff that's in the igloo, my drinking igloo, that's important. Plastic bag for birds, my favorite drink. There's a chill pack in here. Bottles of water. Ideally, these should be frozen, eh? To help keep your birds cold. Got something else there, I'll show that later. Also have an energy drink. When it gets really hot in the afternoon, probably like it is now that I'm doing this video, you know, you're gonna need a little energy booster. So anyway, that's all the stuff in the igloo. Put that back there. Put that back there. Right. So like I said, I got some new stuff and some things to kind of expand on as we go through all the stuff I carry to bird bush. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reposition the camera. I'm going to lay out everything. I'm going to use this. Lay out everything here, and then we'll just go through it, okay? Instead of like the last video with me rummaging through the bag to try and find stuff, okay? So I'm going to cut the video and reposition it and come back. Alrighty. Alright guys, back video. So again, we spoke about camo, lots of camo, right? Just to blend in, and it doesn't all have to match. Remember, we don't need a full matching formal suit of camo. We just need to be able to blend into the background. So camo bag, got a rusty crusty machete here, always need that. In the front of my bag, I carry two things that I need to get to quickly. My poncho, right, in case rain starts to fall, and first aid kit. And we'll go through this in a little bit more detail, okay? Next thing, I'm wearing sunglasses. I wear yellow early in the morning or late in the evening. In the daytime, I'm wearing dark gray. So protect your eyes, and the yellow helps really make the low light vision pop. Okay? So yellow glasses, ear muffs, protect your hearing. I carry ammo. Now there's a word of caution. You guys should carry more ammo than you think you need. Right? Not everybody's an expert like me, so I can carry 25 shots. I'm only going to kill 20 birds, right? So I can use one pack. You know I'm kidding, right? But anyway, carry more ammo than you think you'll need. Little ammo pouch. Goes around over my shoulder, around my waist. And inside here, what did I have in here? Oh yeah, I have some more of these little orange earplugs. Protect your eyes, protect your ears, okay guys? Very important. Alrighty, over here, TP, always very important. Garbage bags, pick up your trash, or if you need to cover over something, something starts to rain, you got your poncho for yourself, but maybe you can use one of these bags to cover your knapsack so it doesn't get soaking wet, eh? Garbage bags, always a good thing to have in the field, okay? Bird rack. I forget where I saw this. I saw this on YouTube. A Jamaican guy had a channel, and I think it was his son or his nephew had one of these as a bird rack. Brilliant! So I made one. Fabulous bird rack. The heads just go in there and the bodies hang out. Eh? Fantastic. Snacks. Always need snacks in the field. Right? Worst thing to be out there early morning, in the afternoon, and your belly grumbling or something like that. Alright? And in the morning, have a bite to eat before you go head out early in the bush. You know, have a boiled egg, some sausages, something. Have something to eat in the bush. Insect repellent. You always need insect repellent. Mosquitoes, or depending on where you are, there may be ticks or lice. Need a lot of insect repellent. Headlight. You'll be going out very, very early in the morning, you know, 5 o'clock, 5:30, or coming out of the bush late in the evening. You're going to need light to see. All right, what's in here? In here, this is a little waterproof bag. Got a couple of things in here. What's in here? Oh yeah, hunting permit and gun license. All right, you need those. And I put them in a Ziploc bag to try and stay dry. And then I'm going to keep them in that waterproof bag. And I also have a photocopy of these in the car. Okay, so just in case something happens, I have copies of all my documentation. All right. What else is in here? Wallet. Need your wallet. You need money. Your ID. There's a charger with charging cables, and it's important that the charger cables also can charge the headlamp. And of course you need your phone. Okay, record all the memories, take your selfies, and in case you need to communicate with anybody. And of course, you know, electronics always die at the most important time, so that's why you need a charger. So everything goes in back in the waterproof bag. All right, all of that goes back in there. All right, let's wrap this up here. All right, so let's put these aside. All of these things I carry, eh? All important stuff. Let's deal with this. All right, what is this? Some work gloves, extra blade for a folding saw. Never know when you're going to need to cut down a piece of shrubbery, a little piece of bush, a stick. Who knows? Maybe you need to make a gun rack, you know. But anyway, here you go. Folding saw, work gloves. Gonna need that. This is just a little bag of tricks. Again, we saw this in the first video. Bank line, you never need when you know when you're gonna need to tie up something, or who knows, tie up somebody. Here you go. Duct tape, and I found duct tape in olive green. Huh. These are some little pins that I'll use, and I'm going to talk about that later, what I use those for. This is my fire steel, and I can never get it open. I put rubber over it just to try and protect it from corroding. Fire steel, wax wood, zip ties, Surefire so I can start a fire. This is just, you know, cotton impregnated with Vaseline, and this is sawdust with some wax and so on. Yeah. What else is in here? This other little bag of tricks. Zip ties, some nails, some wire. I don't know. You never know when you need to construct something important out in the bush. Okay, so it's a little bag of tricks and some more duct tape. So this is just little utility things. You don't know what's happening out in the field. Maybe you want to build a bird blind or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But you know, the point is, you have a big knapsack. Doesn't weigh much. Carry your stuff just in case you need anything out in the field. Okay. So we're gonna put this all away. Get that out of here. Good. Now, this thing. First aid kit. So the last time in that video I was talking about the first aid kit, and I think I missed one or two things. So I want to take some time and go over it again. So let's start from the top. First thing is a little whistle. Just an emergency whistle. Zip tie that on. Now, for first aid, they say that you really need to be covering 5 things. Okay. First thing is not necessarily in any special order. Bites and stings, insects and so on. We don't have snakes in Jamaica that are going to bite you, but bites and stings from bees or any other insect. Breaks and sprains. I don't figure anybody's going to break any bones and so on, but they could certainly sprain their ankle, sprain their knee, if you're, depending where you're walking around in your bird bush. Cuts and scrapes. Well, we're going to be playing with knives, we're going to be eating, we're going to be chopping stuff. So cuts and scrapes you got to be able to deal with. Next thing is burns. Lunchtime you're going to be cooking, probably you're cooking out in the field, you're making up a fire, or you know, you never can tell what can burn you. But the final thing, and probably the most important thing, is major wound trauma, bleeding. So what we're going to do, we're going to empty out this kit, and then I'll show you what goes for what. As you can see, it's packed very neatly, expertly. Everything was properly organized. You know, I'm like that. Alrighty. So we have wrapping tape, adhesive and non-adhesive. That can do for sprains, or that can also wrap if you have to wrap a bandage for major wound trauma. Gauze for major wound trauma. Lots of gauze. Feminine pads to help stop bleeding. Major wound trauma. A little knife, a little utility knife, just to cut away clothing or cut something. All of that can help. Tape. Big triangular bandage. If somebody you know, falls and hurts their arm or something like that, you can make a sling out of it, or if you need to wrap up a leg with a really bad sprain, big triangular bandage. Tourniquet. Where's a little marker? And yes, as I said before, I know that the color blue is for training, but that's the only one I could get, and it works perfectly fine. Tourniquet for major wound trauma. More feminine pads. More gauze, more gauze. Alright, here's Vaseline, and this is antibiotic ointment that can do for little burns. This is antibiotic ointment, little stings. This is a chem light. Never know if you might need an extra light. So anyway, there it is. Rubber gloves, always important. And I got new tweezers. From the last time, the old tweezers were rusty and crusty. I got new tweezers. A little lighter, and I just wrap some duct tape around something and put it in here so that it wouldn't, you know, press the thing and get out all the gas by accident. This is for me. This is just rehydration salts and some gel patches in case I have back pain or anything, sitting out in the bush all day. You never can tell. And then in here now is some painkillers, ibuprofen, acetaminophen. We also have some DPH or diphenhydramine tablets in here for allergies in case you get bitten by some insect or stung by some insect. So all of that should cover those 5 major things, eh? Again, I don't remember the order, but anyway, burns, bites and stings, sprains and breaks, cuts and scrapes, and then major wound trauma. All of that can be dealt with by the contents of this first aid kit. Eh? And like I said, this first aid kit is right in the front of my bag so that I can grab it real quick. All right. We won't spend time packing up all of these things and boring you. So I'm going to get back around to the camera here and put it back up on my lovely face. Okay, let me get the camera. Alrighty, so those are all the things that I carry. So two more things that I carry I wanted to show you. Here's some empty shells, right? Can you see that? Right there. I made a shell picker-upper. So this is just PVC. It's a big piece of a magnet out of a car speaker. And then I put some bungee cord in here so that it kind of just snaps up together. And presto, I can pick up my shells. I don't have to bend down and kill my back to pick up my shells. Yay! Isn't that cool? Remember, like I said, I made more stuff. Ha! So anyway, that's that. And then the last thing is decoys. I carry some decoys out into the field. Very early, obviously before the shooting starts. That's why you need your headlight so you can see her and move around. I'm going to cut in some shots of the decoys. Some I bought, or some were bought, and some I made. So I'll cut that in. But yeah, that's about it. All the stuff we carry. Something is missing. Why do I feel something is missing? Oh yeah, hang on. Need to talk about that. What else did I get? Oh, there was something else I got. I think the last time I had a little knife I was carrying. This time I got a little El Cheapo multi-tool. Has a pliers. Never know when you need to tighten something in the field. I don't know, I'm kidding. But it has a little knife and screwdriver. Who knows, maybe I need to, you know, fix something on my gun. I don't know. But it's certainly more versatile than just a plain old knife. And it has a knife on it. Oh yeah. So I got that. And can't remember what else. The other thing is, in my car, I have an extra shirt. Brazil to the world. Carry some extra socks in the car, some extra shoes. I just carry some old Crocs. When you finish in the bush, you know, at least you can go back to your car, change off your crusty socks, take off all these old dirty rubber boots, and be, you know, generally comfortable when you're going home. So yeah, so that's about it. And like I said, I promise you, this is the last one. I'll still leave the other video up, just so you can refer to it. But yeah, I just wanted to, I think this is the complete set of everything else that I carry out into the bush. All right, so take it easy, be safe, have fun. Take along a friend, introduce somebody new to the outdoors, and I'll catch you guys next time. All right, bye now.